aboyandhisdogs here, playing more Shadowgate. We're going to resume where we left off on the watchtower. In the last playthrough we got a key off of this body here, so let's backtrack and find a place where we can use that. Let's get out of the rain. Alright. Let's see if we can use it on one of these doors. Okay, no go on that door. You insert the key in the lock and turn. Success! The door is now unlocked. Having served its purpose, you throw away the key. Alright, let's head up the left tower. This large broken stone is surely some remnant of the building material used to create this castle. Check out this fountain. A rock font filled with stagnant, discolored waters attached to the wall. You dip your hands in the stagnant water, rubbing them together in an attempt to clean them. Ugh, that sounds pleasant. Let's go take a look inside the store. Some malevolent force is sucking all light from this room. You sense that the very darkness itself is alive. Let's see if we can use our torch. You wave the torch through the blackness, but the light cannot penetrate it. Alright. Head back out. And we got an arrow, or I'm sorry, we got a bow from that corpse out on the watchtower. So we're gonna go ahead and combine it with our bow and arrow. Head on upstairs. An unexpected shiver climbs your spine at the sound of a nearby unearthly cry. Let's see if there's anything underneath this. Nope. Alright, continuing on. The drab stone walls offer little respite, merely adding to your sour mood. A marble statue carved in the form of a female warrior with a spear sits on the landing. Perhaps it is fashioned in the image of a goddess. In a show of respect, you bow down briefly to the deity that excuse me, to the deity this figure portrays. The door opens with a creak. Uh-oh. When you enter the strong room, the woman lounging in front of you begins to speak. I do not know what he sees in you. I am not impressed. She shrugs before continuing. Forgive me and allow me to introduce myself. I am Malor Kahu, Chief Lieutenant of the Draken.
You wonder what would bring me to this wretched keep. Surely nothing less than the summoning of a great lord. Nearly a score of years removed, Talamar the Black beckoned me, and I answered him gladly. The forces of Drakahan were mine to command. We fell upon these wizards like rabid wolves. Their powers, their elemental pets, they were nothing to one such as he. Now all have fallen or fled, all but one, for he is timeless. The coward has barricaded himself within his tower, an ancient artifact within his grasp. But we will have him still, or if my goblins do not pull him from his hole, when my lord returns, the wizard's head shall lie at his feet.
Well, we team up and take him down. Unlike my underlings, I will not underestimate you. She finishes with a low snarl, her body growing, transforming. She is a changeling, a deadly race able to take the form of a monstrous creature. Oh boy. You quickly lift the bow and fire. The silver arrow flies true, burying itself deep in the heart of the wolf woman. The beast falls to the ground, and within moments dies with a look of utter surprise on her face. You pat down the wolf, hoping to find hidden pockets. Wait a minute. Why would the thing have any pockets? Good point. Alright. Let's take a look at this parchment. The blueprint shows an elevation of castle towers. Even though you can't understand the writing, you recognize that the drawings represent the living castle Shadowgate. Alright, take that. Let's go ahead and check out this book. You read the entry on the last page. Summer moon, year 1157. The wizard remains within his tower, holed up like some cornered animal. I have lost scores of my best troops trying to gain entrance. And for what? For naught. I do not agree on wasting such resources. But the masters commanded that our endeavors look legitimate. Intrigue means nothing to me, as I would rather use my arts to eliminate those nettlesome roots. However, my orders are clear. The charade must continue. Alright, we'll take that for safekeeping. Get some bread for a snack a little later. You open the desk and find several useful items which you put in your pack. Let's go check out what we got. You believe the black wrought iron key is heavier than it needs to be. Okay. You rummage around and find a key. You discard the sack when you are done. Lots of keys. And some meat. Rotten meat. Alright. The stuffed head of a trophy bear hangs on the stone wall. Alright. Anything else in this room? Okay, we take a seat, and now we are going to leave this room. Goodbye. Gonna head back down the stairs. Do a quick save. Alright, let's try out one of our keys. You insert the key, turn it, and are rewarded with the satisfying sound of the door unlocking. With a pleasant grunt, you throw away the key. Why would you grunt when you throw away a key? Alright, gonna go up this tower. With an eerie creak, the door swings open. That won't dissuade us from going up this tower. The tower landing is cold and uninviting. A light fog rolls down the stairs. From this vantage, you can see the stairs winding up the next level. A chamber sits off to one side. A marble statue carved in the form of a female warrior with a spear sits on the landing. Perhaps it is fashioned in the image of a goddess. Yeah, we've seen those before. Let's see if this room is completely dark. Hey. An odd sensation tingles just at the edge of your consciousness. You sense there is magic afoot in this chamber. Looks like a desk, maybe a scroll. The item seems to crackle under your fumbling fingers. Something large sits low on the floor towards the back of the room. Let's see if we can cast a magical spell. You picture the spell glyph in your mind and whisper the word Fumoris. A bright white followed by a strange wavering effect illuminates phantom objects within the room. There is a magical glamour at work in these quarters. Sweet. Let's go check out what that scroll has to say. Maybe it's a spell. Yes. You read the words on the scroll. One particular word stands out from the rest. Sparks. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power. As you quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook, the scroll crumbles in your hands. You have learned a spell. Alright. Looks like the desk disappeared again. Let's go ahead and cast our spell, make it appear. You struggle to get a hold of a room, but it doesn't budge from the wall. Okay. Oh, I guess it didn't disappear. We don't need to do that. Yeah, we'll cast anyways. The Hastings furniture is a low-backed divan, crafted in the style of the lords and ladies of old. You rifle through the drawers of the desk, finding nothing of value. Okay, we're gonna head back out of this room and continue up the stairs. Thick, twisted tangles of roots cover the tower landing. They seem to be originating from upstairs. Do a quick save before we enter this room. Hey, let's play some music. Sound is amplified in this circular chamber filled with musical instruments. Yeah, we're totally taking that hat. So, in our last outing, we went up one of the rightmost towers in the castle, and there was a room that we couldn't enter until we had a Halloween outfit on. And we had the mask, which we were wearing, but they felt like we needed another hat. So I'm hoping that this witch's hat will do the trick. Go ahead and put it on for now. Made of elegantly curved wood, this harp contains a number of differing length strings from the column to the knee. Yep, it's a harp. Use the harp on what? How about just use the harp? This large drum consists of a large animal hide stretched over a shell made of curved wood. Alright, we got ourselves a lute. And a flute. You open each drawer looking for something of value. Nope, nothing. Sound is amplified in the circular chamber filled with musical instruments. Yep, we got that. Alright, heading out. And heading up. You trip over the roots as you head up the stairs. Massive twisted roots engulf the tower landing. The thick roots originate from the doorway to your left. Yep. Alright. I know how to take care of these roots with our sword. You hack at the greenery and reveal a door underneath. The overgrown roots and vines seem to want to immediately grow back. The door opens with a creak and a strange rustling of leaves. Heading in. Oh. The small chamber has literally been engulfed by roots and vines of all types that stem from a single point in the ceiling. You wonder what is up there, and resolve to do something about it. Okay. Got this guy just hanging out here. The body of Vlakmir the Timeless floats above the floor. His expression a fascinating mix of calm and concentration. He grimaces every now and then, as if in pain. Alright, let's head over to this hole. You stand up on your toes and get a closer look at the center of the roots. A mesmerizing mass of roots and vines emanate from the center of the ceiling. At the heart of the tangled confusion, a golden artifact glows with a calming power. We'll just take that. Uh-oh. You pull the golden thorn from amongst the tangled roots. The artifact resists at first, but then seems to accept your touch, easily dislodging from the vines that enshroud it. Alright, nothing else there. Oh, looks like we got a little hole in the wall. The root-choked opening was once a window. Outside you see the full fury of a thunderstorm beating down on the surrounding mountain. You drop to your knees and crawl through the grasping roots to a nook beyond. Get some loot. You throw back the latch and open the chest. You find 2 scrolls, a key, and a book. These you place in your bag. And getting all sorts of stuff. Let's check out what these scrolls have to say. Maybe a spell? You read the handwritten note. Timeless one, I have done what you have asked. My travels have taken me to the north, where I have found a woman from the family Ornsel. Her great-grandmother can be tracked back to the to the meeting you speculated. A secret relation to the High One some 300 years pass. This woman has taken the name Kuthagar. A strong coincidence, or have we found the one you seek? The letter signed with a mark in the shape of the letter W. You unroll the parchment. Hey, I got a spell. You read the words on the scroll. One particular word stands out from the rest. Ascensor. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power. As you quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook, the scroll crumbles in your hands. You learned a new spell. Okay. It's going to do a lot of reading here. You read an annotated passage. The dawning of the age shall portend a change the powers of the earth and of the air. The rain shall end for all that walk the ways. Foremost amongst this is the behemoth, he who is set above all others. It is he that holds the key and wields the power of the stars. He stands against all, and all stand against him. Great and terrible is his might. Yeah, we'll take that for reading on the toilet. You carefully open the book to a dog-eared page. York pipes up. I vote we get out of this part of the castle. Who's with me? Yeah, too much reading. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at this book. The neat handwritten entry fills the page from edge to edge. My efforts have been rewarded as I have found the one. It is left to me to set him on his path, this I know. The magic I must attempt is formidable, and I have little acquaintance with astral conjurations. Though taxing, I need remain in this stasis until the task is exhausted. My defenses will have to hold. The thorn has proven to be a valuable artifact, and assorted Kahu's attempts to reach me. Take the book. The table is far too long to move around. Okay. Alright. Heading out of here. Gonna head back downstairs. Then we're gonna go up the right tower. Back to the room where the person requested that we wear a costume. And let's see if our witch's hat will work. Okay, that was not the right door. I think we're up one more floor.
Tricks or treats?
Hey, we got it. Tricks or treats, you say in your loudest voice. The door opens in response with the eerie creak. Okay, we're gonna do a quick save real quick, in case we die. Alright. This tower chamber is empty, save for a strange, gilded mirror resting against the far wall that hums with power. Let's go look at the mirror. Whoa. You close your eyes and walk purposefully into the mirror. The smooth surface gives way and blindness overtakes you. In but a brief moment, you are transported somewhere else. A forlorn and eerie field strewn with pumpkins as far as the eye can see opens up before you. As you stand before the strange circle on the ground, you have the disturbing feeling that someone or something is watching from the shadows. Alright, well, we got pumpkins. And we got 3 of them. The pumpkin falls to the ground with a thump that echoes across the field. Alright, we got our pumpkins. And I believe we have to carve them, if I remember from one of the earlier bits of text that we had. Alright. With some effort, you slip the dirk into the pumpkin. At once, your hands feel possessed. Guiding the knife carefully, creating a jack-o'-lantern, replete with scary face. Alright. Let's do the other 2. Alright, I assume we need some light now. Let's see if we got any spells for that. Maybe sparks? Nope. Let's try Flumoris. Nope. Just gonna go down the line here. Let's see what this is. This tattered white sheet has numerous holes cut throughout. You wonder what kind of blockhead made this costume. You attempt to put the sheet over your head, but the fabric is too shredded and tattered to wear. Good grief. Let's take it. The lettering on this tombstone is too difficult to read. You can make out the name Abnormal carved into the cold stone of the marker. The grave marker looks freshly chiseled. It reads, "Remember that as you pass by, as you are now, so once was I, as I am now. So you must be, prepare for death, and follow me." The chiseled inscription on the tombstone reads, "Here lies Draken, protector of the Blothany gem." The chiseled words are faded beyond comprehension, but you think you see the letters R.I.P. and the name Ace Harding. The words inscribed on this gravestone read, "Beneath this simple stone, my precious one sleeps alone." You can barely make out the name Lenore chiseled into this grave. Chillingly, a raven from a nearby tree calls, "Nevermore." Alright. You know, it just occurred to me that we should try using our torch. You lift the top of the pumpkin and light the candle inside. It blazes with an ethereal glow. Okay. Whoa. As you light the last pumpkin, a cold wind begins to swirl. Within moments, a strange howling fills your ears, like that of a distant baying hound. A tremor follows, splitting a rent across the diagram and releasing a flock of agitated crows. From within the avian storm, a malevolent being rises and towers above you, cackling in delight. Surely this is the dread pumpkin. With a shout of "I'm free," the flaming monstrosity disappears into a gout of flame. As your senses slowly return, you can't help but feel a little robbed. Why? You didn't even get a present? Let alone all that candy you expected? You blockhead. Congratulations, we have earned the Rookie Pumpkin Hunter achievement. Alright, and if you're not aware, I believe this was an add-on for the game for Halloween, and it's kind of stuck around. So we're going to leave the pumpkin patch. Do a quick save. Alright, let's go ahead and head back out one more room. Alright, where are we gonna go? Let's take a look at our map. Let's go back to the small corridor from the banquet hall. Okay, let's see if we can use one of our new keys. Let's try this one first. You jam the key into the keyhole, hoping it will turn the lock, but it doesn't. The key fits and turns with a satisfying click. The door is now unlocked. With a shrug, you toss the key away over your shoulder. The door swings open, and we head in. Whoa. This ornate chamber is dominated by a beautiful mosaic design on the wall. A large hole has been blasted in the floor, leading down into darkness. Do we want to hit that? Let's take this book. I think we got a couple books we haven't read in here yet. Paging through the inventory. If you have more items in your inventory than you can fit in a single inventory page, arrows will appear. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's open this book, which is from the desk that we came across earlier. You thumb along the page and begin reading about halfway down. We struck our bargain. I would conceal the Well of Holding by constructing a huge edifice over it, imbued with magics and living defenses beyond fathoming. Built at the junction of all the lines, the origin, the place with power beyond measure, so the warder could perform his task. I still do not know who this old being was, nor how it came by its purpose. What entity put it on its path? What purpose do I fulfill in this drama? And to check out our latest addition to our library, must be heavy carrying around all these books. Oops. We want to read the book, not use it. You glance over the page and read from an entry. The doors are proving difficult. I have pushed them day and night, excavating as my lord commands, but I fear that they may all perish before we reach our goal. I commanded Chief Gorka to bring goblins, as I may resort to using those brutes for this work. The stone statue is sculpted to resemble a fabled knight of old. The mummified figure is dressed in regal garb with the design of a lion on it. You have little doubt that this legendary doomed King Duggan from the ancient court of Stormhaven. Wonder if we can set him on fire. Okay, I guess we can't torch the king. Let's punch this. You haul off and strike the statue, cracking the stone with a satisfying smack. Let's try our hammer. There you are. You strike the statue with the hammer. It teeters and falls, followed by the sound of several heavy wooden ceiling beams crashing into the hole. Okay. So we can go in the hole. Let's go ahead and do a save and head down into this abyss. Ooh, with a deep breath, you scramble down the beam and into the shaft below. Congratulations, we have earned an achievement splunker. Alright. The cave walls seem to be closing in. A momentary feeling of panic grips you as you ponder all the rock overhead. Alright, we're gonna leave off here, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time, where we'll try to make it through this cavern alive.